I am not prepared at all. I haven't even shared this on Facebook or anywhere else. So if you know someone that for some reason enjoys watching me, then let them know we're live on the channel if you don't mind. In fact, what I will do is I will just post a quick linky poos on my Facebook Vape and Biker page, and then away we go. So basically what we've got going on today is a viewer's choice jobby. Why is that happening? That's not right. Oh god, tech's all going wrong for me. Oh no. Come on, V. No. What's going on? There we go. My keyboard wasn't doing what it was supposed to be doing. Oh, it's so stressful. So yes, things are happening. I don't know if that link worked properly or anything. I don't know. We'll just crack on to it. It'll just be us little group, shall we, today? Let's not worry about letting other people in. It's just for these you hardcore vape and biker watching people. Right, so hang you on. Okie dokie. Let me just move that across there. As always, it's a polite area on the Vape and Biker channel. We don't mess about. We don't. Well, we do mess about, but we don't sort of talk about other people's channels or other reviewers or any of that sort of stuff unless it's positive, because that's what we're doing. And we don't spam our own shit unless you've had prior thingy. I've just said the SHIT word right at the start. That's not going to do me well for thingy. Right, are we in 1080? Is that an option? Yes, it is. That's good then. Good. Right. So we have got a review tonight, but let's just say hello to a few people first. I must have. I definitely should have shared this prior to right now. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've done a live. Last week I was all going to be getting ready to do it, and then I was playing with the dog, and then she scratched my eye, and sort of all cut over the top of the eyelid, and actually punctured the white of my eyeball a little bit as well. So it was really painful. So yeah, that's why I didn't do it last week. So this week, here we jolly well go. So let's just say hello to a couple of people because I am feeling generous. Let's have a look who we've got in. Look at that. Look, let's have a look at some Patreons. Oh, no, it's Mr. Spencer. Look, he's not even saying hello to me. There he is. Hello, everybody. What else have we got going on? We've got Alex. How you doing, pal? I hope you're well. What else have we got? We've got Ian Thomas, long time viewer, I believe. We've got Adrian Mason. What time did this start? About 4 minutes ago. So there we go. Job is a good one. Gamma Delta, good evening to you as well. What else have we got? Faceless Vapor just says, Dean. Okay. Faceless. Alex is wondering how everybody is, because that's the sort of guy he is. I've just cut chilies and rubbed my eye. Must be karma for laughing at you. Absolutely. Alex is one of the patrons. You can support me on Patreon. There's not been a lot going on recently because of illness and things and stuff, but generally I make sure that whenever I get a new product, that all goes through unboxings and all that sort of stuff with patrons. We have a tiny little community that's full of lovely people, and away you go. But it has been rather slow of late because I've just not had stuff in, and I can sit there and talk nonsense as much as you like, but at some point people do get horribly bored, which I'm sure Alex or Mr. Spencer will attest to. So what else have we got going on? I hope you're all well. Yes, if one of you... oh, I'm a little bit loud. I'm a little bit hot on the microphone. Let me just turn me down a little bit. How's that? Is that better? I think that should be better. Yeah, if one of you patrons wouldn't mind sharing it in the Facebook group, that would be massively appreciated, please, because I didn't have time. Right, so we had... What have I done with the box? I've thrown it somewhere because I'm not prepared. Ding. Honestly, what have I done with it? Well, we had two things on offer. Oh, here we go. So, professional, you know. I'm a pro. Let's also get the auto. So when we do that, we have a nice little whoosh into it. Jobs are good. We'll pop that light on as well. Oof, that's a little bit bright, isn't it? Hold on, tickety poos. Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh. Oh my goodness, what a car wreck this is already. So we had two things. Is this even going to focus? Yes, it is. We had the, let me see if I can darken it up like that. There we go. So we had the Wrath RDA. I posted this on all my socials. And to find out if you wanted to see a review of the Wrath RDA, or if you wanted to see a review of the Aspire Zealos kit. And actually, the Aspire Zealos kit won. So that's the one we're going to do tonight. If you do want to see a review of this Wrath RDA and see if, however, it may differentiate from the dang, then do let me know, and I'll do a side by side and show you all about it. But for tonight, that's as much as we're seeing about the Wrath RDA. So we're looking at the Zealos kit from Aspire, and I've got to say, I think this is a nice look. Why have I not got autofocus? Why have I not got autofocus? Oh, I hate you. Oh, cameras, I hate you. So what we've got here. Oh goodness, let's have a little look. Let's look at the box instead for a minute, shall we? Let's just all take a breath, have a vape, and calm the flip down. So the Zealos kit, brand new from Aspire. It's got the Zealos 3 mod, I think that's what the mod is, and the Nautilus 3 tank. Now this is the black one, as you saw earlier on. Nothing overly special going on the box. I know that is way out of thingamajig right there, but if I whoop, there we go. You might be able to see that. I don't know. Right, but this is going to be garbage because for some reason not got autofocus turned on. Anybody know how to turn on autofocus on a Sony RX105? That'd be great. Let me know. Right, let's have a go on here. So we've got inside the box. We've got, well, actually on the other side of the box. No, I showed you that. But we do have a manual, quite a substantial manual as well, should that be something that you're into. Pull out the top piece there, and we've got a charging cable, as well as one of the sexy little shaped drip tips that Aspire do. I really like these tips. I really do like these drip tips. They're great. It comes with two coils in it as well. This one is the 1.8 and it comes with the 0.7 mesh as well. Now I've had the 0.7 mesh in as well as a regular 0.7 BVC, which isn't a mesh. To be honest with you, and let's get straight into things about this. I have found that I used to love Nautilus coils. I used to think they were absolutely superb. However, now, like in my Abyss, for instance, I use EUC coils if I'm going pre-made, and I love them. I think they're really good coils. So the Nautilus coil, I mean, I'm rocking this probably a little bit high. This is at 24 watts, 0.7, and it's actually showing 0.76 on the screen here. and it does the trick. I mean, this tank is really a mouth to lung tank as opposed to a kind of a full-on lung breathing tank, but you know, you can get a very restricted direct lung, which is actually quite a nice restriction, to be honest. I have got live chat. I thought I had top chat on then. So let's have a little look at the mod first and foremost. Oh my crikey bobs. Hang on. I'm just going to put a splash screen on just for a second. I know you can still hear me, but this is relevant, trust me. Why is it not auto-focusing? Oh, have I fixed it? I might have fixed it, gang. I might have fixed it. I don't think I fixed it. Flaps. Flaps. Oh, there's all sorts of things going wrong. Right. Anyway, so we've got the look of this, and when it comes to the kind of width of the round piece here, oh look at that! Look, Todd's in. Oh Christ! Oh no, the pressure. Ow! He's gonna know I'm not a super slick YouTuber who's lost autofocus. A modal lens switch from Flower Baby for autofocus. I have it. Yeah, possibly. I don't know where it is though. I don't know where it is. Oh, goodness. Honestly, whose idea was this to do a bloody live stream? Stupid idea. Be right with you though. Professional as you like. Right. I'm not going to knack around with this too much. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. No. Alright, well I'm definitely a manual focus somehow. And I don't know how to get out of it. That's not a camera that I use very often. Anyway, right. Do you come to this channel for professionalism? This is why when I pre-record things, they're a lot nicer than when I do the live streams, because this is a gigantic hooker. I'm sorry, Aspire, if you watch this, but this has been somewhat of a challenge. Right. Anyway, what I've got going on here is the mod next to a 26650 battery, because when I first unboxed this, where's the focus? There it is. When I first unboxed this, it really did kind of remind me of that 26650 sort of size, and it is very, very similar indeed. You see that? So if you're an old school vapor, you'll know that you'll know what a 26650 is like, and they're quite a chunky thing, and it's just a wee bit taller than what you'd expect. So all in all, I mean, it's quite a dinky little jobby. If I press the red button, no. Nope, can't do it. Right. So yeah, oh God, it's all going so wrong. What was I saying? 26650, very similar size-wise. Jobs are good, and imagine the black bits of 26650, and away you go. Right? Good. Clear as mud. Brilliant. So let us, will we even be able to see the screen from here? I don't know. Oh, before we go to the screen, let me show you one of the coolest things about this. It's been a while since we've seen it in a mod, and I quite like it when we do see it. And that is an off and on button, a physical button. Where the hell is it? There it is. An actual on-off button, so you can turn it off, and then there's absolutely no chance of firing anything. It says shut down on the screen, and then when you turn it on again, oop, there we go, it comes up with the Aspire logo. Look at that, how posh is that? And then it shows us all the gubbins, which is lovely. Also underneath there, we've got some venting for the inbuilt battery. And that means that obviously they're doing their best to keep us safe. Obviously, we can't get in there because this is built in. So not really a huge problem. On the front here, you'll see that this is a USB-C. So we've got nice quick charging as well, which is great. However, that being said, I found that the battery life on this puppy is really, really good. Considering, you know, this isn't a big old cloud chucking beast of a thing, but this is one that you should, you know, have a nice restricted direct lung tanking or something like that. So you wouldn't want to be pushing bad boy power through here. So we've got about 28 mil on the top there, so we can go up to a 28 mil atomizer, although I think that would look quite ridiculous on this little mod. But there you go. That is an offer. That is an option. That's the word I was looking for. Right, what else have we got going on here? Looks very German. I like it. So when we click it on, why can't I do that? That's aperture. That's not focus. I need this. I need this in my life so badly. Oh God. Oh dear. Oh dear. Autofocus, yes please. Continuous. Ha ha. Oh. No. No. You promised me that was caught. No. Oh, you monkey. See, everything says that should be autofocusing, but it's not. Oh, it's all a lie. It's all a lie. No, it's definitely not doing it. I would so pay $1.99 for this. You're a bellend. Right. Okay, so we're not going to spend long on the thing because you probably can't see it overly well, to be fair. I can't really tell if that's in focus or not. I think it is. But the screen is nice and bright and colourful, as you can see. Hitting the fire button and the up button together takes us into this particular manual mode. So we've got the mode at the top. If we click into that, definitely no, you can't see those. We've got wattage, voltage, bypass, TC, TCR and CPS, so you can make your own jollies going on there. If you hit the fire button and the down, then we go into nothing at all. So you can see that going on right there. But if we click the up and down together, also now going on right there. So that is your mode or entry into the menu. We've got color, so we can click on that one. We've got blue, green, red, and purple. So I thought we had a yellow one as well. Maybe we don't. But let's choose green, and you can see how funky that looks now. So job is a good one. So there's that on there, and you know, it's a simple mod for simple people, and that to me is great. Now I did take a picture earlier on, and I've just realised that's been 100% pointless because I'm doing a live review, and the puff counter has reset. I've reset it by pressing the fire button and the down button. Bollocks! I'm a professional. Oh dear, what a day. Hang on a second. No, I haven't, Ian. Not on the top-down camera. That's it's an all-in-one. I used it to film some other stuff, and I've changed the settings, and I can't remember what I did to change them, so I'm going to have to change it back. Right, so yeah, so the mod itself, super simple. It is nice and bright when you're looking at the screen there. You can see what's going on there. Look at that. Look. How far can I go in on that? Even with a wide lens, look, that's coming through quite nicely. So in fact, oh god, nothing if not adaptable. Focus, you bastard. So firing up, that's your manual, that's your colour. Oh no, and that's your brightness. And as you see, I'm on the maximum brightness at the minute, but you can take that all the way down if you want to with the up and down buttons. So wallop, there you go. But all in all, I mean, I think this is a nice looking little mod. It's quite simple. It's fairly straightforward. Nice big fire button, so it's super easy to fire when you're not looking at it. We've got USB-C, so nice quick charging. We've got easy up and down, easy use, and you know that Zealos, whatever it is at the bottom there, is kind of the only sort of branding really that's on it, apart from obviously a spire. I didn't brush my beard either. Oh my God. Other than the Aspire on the actual base. So all in all, I think this is quite nice. It's got a little bit of weight to it, but it's certainly not sort of heavy. In fact, hang on. Let me just test something for a second. So I would switch to the top-down camera, but you know. So a 26650 battery is 85.82. This is going to be about 120, I would imagine. Oh no, 146. So it's not quite twice the weight of 26650 battery, which you know is not too heavy, but it does have a little bit of, you can feel you got it in your hand. Does that make sense? That could be taken other ways. Right, then we've got this little puppy, and this obviously, hang on, ND filter time. Oh, this little puppy, too far. This little puppy is the Nautilus 3. Okay, so we've got Nautilus coils, BBC coils, all that kind of nonsense as much as you like, and that's fine and dandy. This is, everything about tonight is a nightmare. But it's a decent looking tank. We've got at the bottom here, we've got sort of a knurled area. Look, you can go and watch a like a professional review if you want to see what it looks like close up. But you can also see that at the top there we've got a little red arrow, and that's because that moves back, and that's where our filling port is. Got it? Kind of. Now then, the other thing to do with this one, in fact, let me just try this, if I can try and keep it in focus with my little handy pandies. So we've got this going on here. We've got the top fill port going on right there, which is okay. I mean, you know, it could do with being a little bit bigger, but I've not had any problem getting either my my Future Juice bottles or my my Dripper Lab bottles in there to fill that up. That's not caused me any problems at all, so that's fine. Underneath at the base here, when we take this out, wallop, we've got this action going on. So we've got press fit coils, and these are the Nautilus, compatible with all the Nautilus coils, yeah, it just press fits in, and away you go. And as you can see, I changed that out when I've got a bunch of juice in there. Now, the super annoying thing about this tank, though, is not Aspire's fault. This is the UK. Can you see that there's kind of a line in the glass that goes on there that kind of Can you see that? It kind of it distorts things a little bit, and that's because this is the 2mm version. So if you can get the regular glass from abroad, the glass essentially is just a bunch thicker. In one area, I think it's a lot thicker at the top than it is at the bottom, and that means that you're only getting your 2mm of juice in there. If you were to get a regular tank, then I think you get like 3.5 mil, something like that. I could be wrong though. Now the shape of it I think is quite nice. It's very attractive. We've got the sort of the little screws and things going on there, but it all kind of I don't know, castle. It reminds me of a castle, of a rook in chess. That's what it reminds me of a rook in chess. Okay, so when it comes down to the airflow holes, now this is a genius part to not have any close-up ability. But when we go to the closest hole, the smallest hole. I'm fairly confident you're not going to be able to see that, but it's pretty tiny. I think that is a 0.8, if I'm not mistaken. And then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, where it's fully open, and it comes to a stop there as well, which is great. So there you go. That's it. It's essentially a super straightforward tank. If you like the Nautilus coils, you'll like this. But this, when it comes to this mod, do you want me to show you what it looks like with some other stuff on it, just so you can see. Right, because I'm a pro. Oops. I'm going to try ever so hard to make up for the complete lack of close-up focus and professionalism by showing you a bunch of different things on there. Now, that's the Pioneer on there. How sexy does that look? That looks very, very cool. I think that matches that setup really, really rather nicely. I think that's really cool. So that's that. Let me just show you a few tanks, and then we can go from there. This is the black Precisio. Again, a darker tank. I mean, this one is not a black tank. If you want a black tank on there. Hi Lynn, how you doing? Hi Mick, nice to see you. We've got Captain Cockwomble's tank, the broccoli, going on right there. Look. And I mean, that doesn't look too shabby, does it, really? I mean, I think that's... Clearly, it's all to do with the mod. It's got nothing to do with the tank. But, I mean, that doesn't look too bad at all, I don't think. There we go. Right, so that's that one. We've got two more to try. We've got the Ether. Like that. And that does not screw all the way down. Maybe you can see that gap going on right there. And then finally, we've got another tank by Aspire, and the one with no name mods. That's name will come to me at some point in time. I've been using this as a rebuildable. There we go. Wallop. Some of that. So it seems to me that not just with the mix and the other thing. What's the other thing? Box. Not just with the mix and the box, but it seems that that Aspire seem to be going for a more of a sort of industrial kind of vibe, you know, like the people designing their mods are kind of having more of a angular kind of modernistic approach to things rather than being all curly-whirly. Does that make sense? Hey up, Dean. But the flavour on it, as you would expect, is great. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. So I was taking a picture this morning, And the reason I took a picture was because before I charged it, when I got the thing, it was fully charged, and I had don't know if this is going to show up at all, but I had 368 puffs at this point at 24 watts, and it still had 25% showing. So when it comes to battery life, it's really hard to say, yeah, it's really good battery life, or no, it's really not, if you don't know what kind of context that is. If you were going to be doing something where you're just going to be punishing it all day, then sure, then, you know, it's going to go pretty low. I mean, this goes to a maximum of 80 watts. So if you wanted to throw it out at 80 watts, then it's not going to last very long. This also, by the way, and I've just reminded myself, it doesn't go in full 1 watt increments. It's 0.5 watts, which is an unusual choice, in my opinion, for using Nautilus coils. A lot of the mouth to lung users would like to have a really kind of specific wattage. Excuse me. This kind of gives you the single or half. Do you know what I mean? And you haven't got anything in the middle, which was a bit of a surprise. But there you go. $3,200. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like I say, it's that's why I did the what's the name? The amount of puffs, because I figured that had a real world kind of context. Do you know what I mean? Because you can say, you know, 3,000 milliamp hour battery, but also not all 3,000 milliamp hour batteries are going to be the same 3,000 milliamp hour batteries. In the same way that Samsungs could be different to LGs. You're with me? You with me? Oh, by the way, just because they've been in today, we've got some Bay Palmetto e-liquid coming from vaporbay.co.uk. I took a very sexy picture of that and put it on my socials, so if you wouldn't mind going ahead and going and liking those, that'd be lovely. But we've got, that is pink, grapefruit and orange with a sweet tart flavour going on as well, so very, very cool there. I am currently in this vaping my Chinana, which is one that I've made with Dripper Labs, so we're seeing how this goes. I think I'm on my third incarnation of this now, so I think I've got one more to go before I've nailed it, but we're getting there. So there we go. Right, apart from asking for a close-up, has anybody got any questions or comments about the Aspire Zealos 3 kit? Please do let me know. Let me know in the thingamajig. What is it? Chat. That's the word. What a car crash it's been. Oh dear. You know why I've not figured out the camera thing? Because I changed it, and then I haven't done a stream to my patrons since I changed it, because I have my dodgy eye. So there we go. If I'd have streamed sooner to my patrons, I wouldn't have had this embarrassment live. So, you know. Anyone want to see Samuel Jackson on a snake? How cool is that, though? What? That's just a stand that I'm putting his head on, because I was doing some portrait shots with him earlier, testing a macro lens. Right, but there we go. That, yeah, I mean, if you've got a question, you know, rip into it. Go for it right now. We've been going 35 minutes. Literally no one's going to watch this, and I imagine there'll be a gazillion thumbs downs. So if you did feel any pity for me, feel free to thumbs up it. Because this stream is not going to go well. I tell you what I've not done. Right, this one came from ukaspirevendor.co.uk, and oh god, over 18. Yes, I'm not a wholesale customer, no. And I can tell you how much they are doing them for. $59.99 for the full kit. $59.99. So I can, in fact, we have the technology. Wallop. Wallop. There you go. Some of those apples. So no, I don't want any notifications. What's going on? So we've got black going on. We've got blue. We've got a gunmetal kind of vibe going on. There's a pink one there. That's quite pretty. If that's your bag. We've got a bright red one. I will never not think of Kanga when I see red in vaping. And we've got kind of a brushed stainless silver looking thing as well. So we've got a bunch of different colours to go with there. But you know, that's quite in your face, that blue, isn't it? But yeah, that's the close-up that you should have seen of the tank earlier. Anyway, moving on. Right, let's have a little look and see if there's been any questions. Thank you for those thumbs up, by the way. I don't think we have any other questions. Did I miss its weight? Yes, you did, Adrian. I can't remember what it was. I think it's something like 140 grams, I think. And the 26650 battery is about 80. And this was 140, so it's less than two 26650s. See, look, you got confused there, didn't you? You weren't paying attention to my enormous professionalism from earlier. Oh, my giddy aunt. So, yeah, well, there we go. That's a thing. We've done things. One of the... I can't close up, so there's no point in me trying to show you anything else. So go to ukaspirevendor.co.uk and see about getting one, if it's the sort of thing that tickles your taste buds. I am going to say that it's very comfy in the hand, but where you hold it, it's kind of... the round bit isn't big enough to sort of fill the palm of your hand, but it's quite small. It's really hard to explain, but kind of when you're holding it, to hold it like that, so your kind of fingers are in the creases there to lay a thumb fire, or to to finger fire. It takes a minute to get used to it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's the best way I can explain it. It takes a minute to get used to how it feels in the hands, but once you do get used to it, it's quite comfy. Do those guys sell Cloud9 cotton? Yes, they do. They do. And they've just got a fresh delivery. Just come in. So go across to Creme de Vape. Oh, no, sorry. The Vapor Bay. No, not the Vapor Bay. I'm doing a Todd. Vaporbay.co.uk. And pick up some expensive Muji. It is rather good. So there we go. Right. So this has been a car crash. No one's asking any other questions. So we may as well bugger off, I reckon. Oh, by the way, also, as you expect with these Nautilus thingies, the airflow is nice and smooth. It's not turbulent at all, and jobs are good. I don't know if I'll be using the Nautilus 3 very often, but I am fairly sure that I will be bringing out this mod from time to time moving forward. So like I say, it's for what it is. It's just things like the manual on-off switch, just like the mechanical on-off switch. Things like that makes me happy. So, job's a good one. Right, that's it. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. It's been super dark. It's been, cheers. It's been out of focus, and I've been a wreck. So, we've all had fun. Okay, right. Everyone go and watch Grim Green. I think someone said he's got a build stream going on tonight. So go and watch Grim. Like I said, thank you for that thumbs up. If you do want to give me another one, crack on. If you've got any other questions, leave them in the comments under this video. If for some mental reason you've decided to carry on watching past all of the fun. All right, have a good night, everybody, and I'll speak to you later. Bye. Where's the end stream button? Oh, found it.